Hey everyone, it's Tanessa here. I had such an overwhelmingly positive response to the video that I did on Monday regarding the misconceptions about spot training and how to burn body fat more effectively that I wanted to give you one of the simplest changes that you can make to your workout routine to make sure that you are burning body fat for up to 48 hours after you work out. And it really is a simple change. I find a lot of time when people are ready to get in shape and they're ready to work out, they buy a gym pass and they walk into the gym and they look around and they're unfamiliar with a lot of the machines. They're not quite sure what to do with the equipment. So the comfortable thing is they go on the cardio machines and they'll go in for their hour workout. They'll spend 45 to 60 minutes on the elliptical or the treadmill and they're trying to get comfortable, getting used to the environment in the area. And 2 or 3 weeks will go by like this and they're noticing that they're not seeing a lot of body changes anymore. Have you ever been in that position? That you're just not seeing results anymore and you're getting a little bored. So what do you likely do? You probably stop going as often because you're not seeing the results you're after, right? So this is what happens to a lot of clients, and this is a lot of the time how they end up coming to me and saying, I don't know what I'm doing, I need a little bit of help. So this one change is what I usually recommend to start the process. I tell them, I want you to add in 3 days of resistance training a week. And I'm going to tell you why that's so important. So there is this really cool factor that comes into play when we exercise called Epoch. E-P-O-C. It stands for excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. And what it actually means is that the body is continuing to use oxygen to replace the energy that was used during the workout, to remove the lactate from the blood, and to restore the body to its pre-exercise state. So when you go into the gym and you're doing that 45 to 60 minutes of long, steady state cardio, that epoch factor, that excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, so that burn of oxygen after your workout, only goes for about 3 hours after a cardio workout. So when you go and do your cardio, you're only burning for up to about 2 to 3 hours extra, and then your body returns to baseline state. What a lot of research has found is with resistance training, that epoch factor actually causes the body to be burning fat at a higher rate for up to 48 hours after a workout. And that's huge. That is an additional 45 potential hours that your body could be burning fat at a higher rate than it is currently doing. And if that's not motivation for you to start resistance training, I don't know what is. I mean, you could get so much more effect out of your daily workouts by just adding 3 days of resistance training. These resistance training sessions don't even have to be long. On average, I do 4 days of resistance training in the gym per week. I find that it fits really well with my schedule, and I find I have great results with that. On average, I am in there resistance training for 30 to 45 minutes at a high intensity. So in order to make sure I'm getting a high enough intensity, I often will either be close by watching the clock, or I will have a stopwatch on hand, and I'll always be timing my breaks. So not only does this let my heart rate keep going, but I'm making sure that I'm moving at a consistent pace. So on average, I will take a break of between 30 to 60 seconds between each set. And this keeps everything moving along, and I can get a really effective workout with up to 10 exercises done in about 40 minutes. So not only does this save me time, but it makes me really effective. So the reason I also recommend 3 days is you always want to make sure that you are leaving enough time to recover between your workouts. So on average, I always recommend at least 24 to 48 hours between training the same muscle group. So for example, if you do, say your back exercises, you're going to want to wait at least a 1 day break in between before you do it again. So why 3 makes this so great is if you are a beginner or you're an intermediate and you're moving at a pretty quick pace, if you can do 3 days of resistance training per week and you do full body workouts, you're able to have a full day of rest in between. So say you did Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not only are you having enough time to properly recover from these workouts, but you are then burning that extra fat just by adding in those 3 resistance training days a week on that day you're resting in between. Now, another really good thing you can do is if 3 days isn't enough for you and you really love to move, what you can do is do interval training or cardio on those days in between. So this will not only let your muscles recover, but you're getting that immediate cardio burn during your off days. So it's a really simple trick, and I really want you to try to apply it. If you are not familiar with how to resistance training, there are so many options for you on the internet. It's crazy. You can go to bodybuilding.com, which breaks down exercises depending on the body part you want to work. There's videos on YouTube. There's online personal trainers you can hire. You can hire a coach in person. You can go with a friend who's experienced and they can teach you. There are just so many options for you, but I really want you to try adding resistance training in 3 times a week to help burn extra body fat for that 48 hours after your workout. It's such an effective use of your time. So if you found this really useful today, I'd really appreciate if you shared it. It's a simple trick and we all should be doing it anyways. It's fantastic for adding tone and muscle mass. It helps with body density. It helps you feel confident and look great. So again, my name is Tanessa Shears. Leave me a comment below. What is your favorite way to resistance train? Do you like to split it up between upper and lower body? Or do you like to do full body 3 or 4 times a week? I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, have fun working out this week and take care.